Salve, salve pessoal! Como é que vocês estão? Bora para mais uma live. Dessa vez a live será só fazendo missão secundária, né? Pelo que eu tô vendo aqui, vocês estão olhando aí também, junto comigo. Falta pouca coisa para zerar o jogo, já tem 73% de conclusão e 39 horas que eu tô jogando o jogo. Tô com 24 de 50 troféus. O certo seria 25, seria 50%, né? Mas tá valendo. Deixa eu ver como é que tá aqui. 35. Mas mesmo assim tá errada a contagem. Vamos lá. Sem mais delongas. Bom, voltando aqui, eu fiz ontem. Agora eu tenho que fazer essa parte aqui da missão principal. E temos algumas missões secundárias para fazer. Hoje eu vou fazer só as missões secundárias. De quebra, fazer um pouco também dos monstros que estão no quadro de caça. Existem alguns monstros lá de classe S. Para ver se eu consigo pegar os caras. Vambora.
Between here and Ajude, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd take him forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
One of us. Now or never. I'll find Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra shepherds!
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands! Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
punished then. Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill. We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Defend yourself! In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Raise your guard. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Rise with us.
Ah!
Nice try.
Droga!
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Nice try. You've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end.
We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back! I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
was said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way that we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Tá, beleza. Conseguiu o poder da Shiva. E os dois finalmente se resolveram, né? Pelo amor de Deus, passou o jogo inteiro sem se resolver. Até que enfim se resolveram.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Pronto, beleza. Beleza. Conseguimos o poder da Shiva. Legal.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Bom.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Seen enough?
Deixa eu subir aqui que eu sei que aqui tem um. Já destravo aquele.
All right. Every Pete, if even you already know. This is called the.
You're right.
You've written.
Oh,
Hold.
good thinking. These round.
I do, but these aren't for...
What are the
Well spotted. This tiny piece.
I have.
She puts...
That's right.
I remember... You know what? So...
Not a bad. So, now that we've.
I think we've got.
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, and then the arms...
Very good.
Yes.
Well, with...
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you.
That's right.
Her hair.
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She showed.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Pronto, já foi.
Hey!
You don't think Sid...
Bom, tem dois lá na biblioteca.
Well?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, she won't. Although I was the one who ended up.
I'm so sorry. I shall see that the...
Please, there's no need. She'd have them following her.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been...
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full to anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, but that should come...
Which explain. She's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them...
Não subi de level ainda. Daqui a pouco sobe. Já faço esse daqui já.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick...
Valicy, the young man did a...
That's actually why I'm here.
Now,
Dragon livers.
one would have thought. I believe the specific...
So we know where to look for our...
Saint's bonnet. I gather, I may add.
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, and...
Beleza. Tá.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of
Vamos mudar de arma, porque eu sei que eu já liberou pra mim aqui.
So, will it be?
Que é essa espada aqui.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best not. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Tem... Qual que tá aqui? A3. Não, cara, 2. 3. Não, é 2 aqui mesmo. Vamos ver. Oh, esse daqui é um coisa. Tá. Pra cá. Terminar essas 3 que tá na tela, depois eu pego mais.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures...
Mas antes de ir... vai faltar o garotão lá, o Odin. Quer ficar aqui nesse canto. Legal. Era do gelo. Ah, tá. Tem esse aqui, hipnose. Tá, legal. O que é isso aqui? Geada. Legal. Pó de diamante. Eu lembro que tem algum troféu. Deixa eu dar uma olhada, peraí. Referente a isso. Eu sei que é lá pro fim. Deixa eu ver. Congelamento, glace eterno, onde é que tá isso daí? Ou pó de diamante? Tá. 10.000 congeladas, tá, beleza, isso aqui. Congelamento, glace eterno, pó de diamante. Não pode diamante é esse aqui. Eu acho que é esses 3 aqui, ó. Depois eu já aprendi isso aqui, depois eu vejo. Vamos lá.
In the meadows, then.
That's what the cat.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Olha daquele ali.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with. Kill! That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Bom, deixa eu ver qual que é o próximo que eu tenho que fazer. Não? 2 está ali, o 3 está aqui. 1. Vamos fazer 1.
Everything's back the way it was. I don't know how.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past few years...
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Livelihood with it.
We need someone who can bring the whole town together.
Gilbert, take this crystal.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen. I found someone who's...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever... Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war being waged. And who will... Why, the good...
And you've seen this?
Aye. You'll find her right here, plying her...
Here in Delamere. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the patient type, that it'd be a bolder feeling. But now, if that's all...
Sorry to...
You don't think...
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to...
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks.
Good question.
And I'll visit this...
All right.
You too, Goots.
I always thought it... It's a blessing I've missed it.
Mustard and mandrake.
Fresh silks from the Canva caravan.
They won't stay scattered forever.
Time to brave the viper's nest.
Vamos lá. Acho que provavelmente vão ter que botar. Ou não, né?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
gostei de level. Legal.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your Run along now. You need not pay.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. Promise me you, or I'll...
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan. But I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see, what was it we called you? Wet legs.
You. Everything that... It was all... And now you'll finally pay...
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck. You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Why? And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you awake.
Is he...
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of it. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same route. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mate. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, but he crossed a line dragging poor Goose. He didn't hurt you, did...
No, Nan. Still got her. But...
Well, if he does, best we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough, but something tells me... Right, let's get you...
Remind me never to cross you, Karen. Oh?
You remember how... Well, now, but we ain't got my build, but where which lead?
I see.
And I didn't just been, but there's only we can't keep, and that...
Tá, minha intenção não era essa, mas tá, vou pegar essa daqui.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So,
well,
Eastpool, it's been a...
It was a, and if any, but what's...
I suppose...
The blight, there's just abandoned nest would have said, but now...
I do. Eastpool.
And I've already, and I...
Of course. Right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. I am
Of course.
Yes, man.
And what was said?
1,000.
It's all right.
I am tasked with, and what I have learned is grim. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only gears the realm. Your lord, uncle...
that sounds...
It is. Hence my having in...
Alas.
I have lost... They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword.
So you want me to... I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord.
Acabei de sair de lá. Pera aí. Deixa eu entregar essas duas missões aqui. Aí eu faço aquela terceira e já faço... E já pego mais uma que tá ali já.
Come back.
What do you recommend?
So...
I did.
And what precisely will I be...
Blueback wyvern liver. And...
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Now then, you stay... Let's hope these... And here we have it. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
And rightly so. He's...
So...
What? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. It is a tour de force. A force of nature.
I think you like...
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
decent. It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women?
I'll give it some...
Nothing like a dish of...
I didn't mean... I just thought I had to...
Aye. Well, someone had to. Reckon the both of us would be work. You've always been, and I'd have you stay that way.
Well...
Why, fine.
Thanks, Nat.
There's nothing he...
That's as maybe. He'll need to start looking out for himself. Till then, he'll need people to watch his...
Of course.
Stop it. You make me want... I don't go...
Vamos pra lá, já pego essa daqui também. E já faço as duas que estão aqui.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
Clark?
I just want absent all his abs and fur.
Just?
Are you alone? They're going to...
It's but it. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather May they're in. I'm afraid the example, Conrad, and they have formed and they grew.
We'll fight them all, won't we?
Of course, the longer our best by fight. How could I? Victor will fill you in. I have him. I'll go and.
Tá.
What's the difference between a law?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Mustard and mandrake.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past few months...
When the Fang fella took my livelihood with him.
We need someone who can bring the whole town together.
Nothing to report. Same as yesterday.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Tá perto.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us...
I already told you.
Then maybe we'll...
Please!
I'll deal with it.
Thank
you. That one's master, then. If you kindly pay the coinio.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't...
Oh, you're more... He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his...
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much has changed in the Republican.
You've seen this kind of thing before?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. You sent me to look...
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of his men confiscated my effects and locked...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers used...
What of the Fist Central... Surely they wouldn't allow such law.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army, those who weren't recalled, now rule the fringes up.
And it's worse than we imagine. You should return to Rosaria.
I'll find a you won't mind if I...
Not at all. No. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start.
Tá. Então vamos fazer a terceira agora.
Nothing to report.
We need someone who can bring the whole town together.
When the Fang fella took my livelihood with him.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past few months...
Mustard and mandrake.
Fresh silks from the Canva caravan.
Still in Dalimil, Vic?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes by now.
I did. I've developed something of a font, and having worked so hard to see it a sentiment, Master...
You're not the only...
What is it?
He asked for my aid in putting down, and he said that you might be able to...
Then you've come at just the right time. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can say, but we must strike together, and...
All right.
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me. Come on. Run like the wind.
Where's Ned Wells?
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle. You deserve a rest.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the...
No, but...
No. Something...
What is it?
The whole town. They're saying that Lubor...
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the band... Some of the children spotted him, and he was about... When Lubor felled him, and without a...
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame... Still... All those people see is a man...
Fuck.
I don't know where we go.
You're right.
And now I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. Well, it was...
We're sorry, Lubor. We just...
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the... All that matters to me is that you two...
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones...
Once people make up their minds, it's hard. We need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that...
You're right.
I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmek. You head to make Conrad and Natalie remember who... They know that Lubor and I are friends. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a
I'll do what I can. Lubor, I can't promise anything, but...
And that is...
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a...
I knew all along that he...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but... Could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your...
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't...
That's right.
The rumors that he's a bear...
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I...
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is high. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not...
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
townsfolk have made their minds up.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to get...
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see...
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side? I assume the situation...
There's still hope.
But perhaps not in the...
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk some sense into them in the end.
No. And your efforts would be better spent.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. Let a blade to yourself be true. That was her rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with... But I do not doubt that she was always true to us, and so must I be. I must do what I... And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people are only united can they hope to stand against the... I'll need to make a suitably...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to...
I would not take it.
Over. And so just like that, you're going to throw... I thought you were better than this, but it seems you had me.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do...
I'll...
Bom, dessa aqui eu já cuidei, deixa eu ver. Cuidei. Toma aqui, tem 3. Oxi. Tá. Aí eu já faço essa aqui e já pego aquela que tá ali. Né? Vamos ver se eu vou conseguir fazer todas, né?
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with it, they've already...
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by...
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosetta. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw...
Bandits.
They looked more like field... It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it...
Which way did they go?
South, toward...
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them I sent you.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Ah! Vou acertar isso daqui. Vou pegar esse coisa. Tem um troféu aqui. Aê, peguei!
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make...
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even few... The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits...
Rockford, if you are to continue you first...
I shall return to North, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me.
I suppose I shall send a bestow.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Tem uma aqui, não tem? Deixa eu entregar essa missão, depois eu faço. Só tem duas aqui. Bom. Deixa eu entregar essas daqui, eu já faço... Deixa eu entregar essa e já faço a outra que tá aqui.
Inn's full. Don't bother.
Não é não. Deixa eu entregar primeiro.
I see. The recipe. I only as
Falar nisso, deixa eu mexer num negócio aqui, peraí. Bom, tá na hora de mexer nisso aqui, né? Espera aí, esse daqui 25%. Esse aqui 40%, né? Vamos ver. Sete. Aumenta o ataque em 12. Tem um aumento de defesa em 30. Deixa eu ver se tem mais algum aqui. lá daquela defesa em 30. Aqui. Aí deixa esse aqui. Pronto.
So Wade.
And you, Lord Ross.
I spoke with... She tells me you have plans to free East...
That's right. I rather fear... And then we need...
As can I. Which is why...
That's very kind. With you beside...
So...
That thank... And rather a small...
I'll head into... You and the guard. Make sure...
I can't...
The Akashic...
Well, I shall summon...
Shall I wait for you?
No need, my lord. You go...
All right.
We shall see you...
You think you can just walk in here? Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
Now, Torgo!
Farewell. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Nossa! 63.000 de dano.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a cat.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here. It might be best to send word for them to come, right?
Of course. Leave it with me.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashic in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. If you don't...
Of course.
I'll let Mark if you need it.
And we will.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Sir, it'll...
I suppose.
What? Sir, wait, there's...
Did Waze...
Well, anyway, it's the way I... If it's...
Thank you, Mum.
No.
I wanted...
Mais uma? O louco? Por que não?
I'd like you seeds. I'll keep providing. But if he's as of those poor bears, they've lived their whole lives in small wonder they ain't got. And if you're Sir Wade.
All right.
Thanks. There.
Gizal agree.
Not the most mouth-watering. Better that and chocobo. They ain't exact.
I'll take you.
Anyway, I'll go up.
I'm sure you.
Ah, what brings you to...
A delivery.
These are Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then? I jest, of course. You see, but they'd long since gone to seed.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and so that they'll be able to...
That's not... These bearers had only recently escaped their... They know little of freedom, of providing for them, unless we teach them how to live. Not that myself... It's about... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides...
The Horde is... They're coming, so wait.
Damn it all. I thought we'd gather the men in the square.
Yes, sir.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen proud. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter.
Now you're out of...
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before...
What if you could...
You mean the bearers?
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Though they may not be...
You're right. I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. If you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of...
Lord Rosfield?
So what's the...
We'll divide our forces into... Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the...
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm with luck. That point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able and for you and I.
A sound plan. But one that'll require a leader with a cool... I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. But you'll be needed. Please, leave the last...
Ha!
Sir Wade!
Then you know what you must do. We work to each shield for us.
For his area!
We've no time.
And I will do it.
Suppose we'd better do our bit.
Right, you.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the last.
Lord Rosfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and his head...
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So Wade, how many Akashic?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance. I could order a detachment.
No. Let you stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the... Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure. May the founder...
next one's mine. I might not know what it
There it is. With me, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Too slow. Nice try. All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield.
It's dead.
Thank the Founder. We were able to. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further. I hesitate to say it, but
I think it.
We saved. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. You brought us together.
We never had nothing, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. But there's no doubt we're free men. We have to.
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have us.
Come on then.
This village isn't.
They're not slaves.
No. Your father took pity on the bearers, and I believe if he was still with us...
I believe you,
I shall remain here, after all.
I think you'll find it's easy. But you should be proud, or I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which...
Can we continue to count?
Of course. Us Rosarians...
Indeed we...
And Clive, come by the golden... I ain't paid you for delivering them.
All right.
Lord Rossfield, clearing the goblins from... There's one side. Since that day, there have been more when the odds seemed so stacked in the end. But every time to be a sheep. Know that whatever trials Eastpool...
So wait, you have always been... I know that and indeed...
Thank you. I know the...
How do? Thanks very much. Take care out there, eh?
it's not.
I just...
And it's taken.
Thank you, Mother.
So, and a home to free bearers.
Well, it was your...
I know that, but though I suppose, you know, bearers living knows as I
take it.
Well, in fact, that... He showed up at the founder knows what he thought I me. I thought, and before I knew it, told me I was giving them relief, but not free. Right under my... And you know what he... And then I did this...
And you were?
Well... We just like you, he's certain.
Indeed, but the loftier one, which is why...
Suppose you're... And if we don't, good thing it's all. Anyway, better get back to the least of folk.
That sounds...
Deixa eu ver qual será a próxima. Não. Tem uma aqui, tem uma aqui, tem uma aqui, tem uma aqui. Vamos ver qual que é essa daqui. Ah, essa aqui é aquela que tem 3. Tá bom. Será que dá pra fazer isso em 1 hora? Deixa eu lembrar qual que é esse lugar. Tá, lembrei o quê?
Opportunity beckons. Who am I? Is that
Fig?
What? A dread? Dread ring?
All right.
Of course. Leave. I eager.
Lord, perhaps have you learned little? I see. Even for in as it should may with the of if. All right. They will. Might I? It will. Thank you. I will. A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants.
Okay.
It's just friendly.
Up there.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find it.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalaman.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
How are those new boots treating you?
You!
Fine. There's something you know.
In there, would you?
Climb this
And
Tá bom.
the 3 of them, to be precise. One each to the... I'm here, namely. The other one...
I can't promise I'll...
Remember...
Caiu a conexão? Deixa eu ver. Tô sem o negócio aqui. Aparentemente não caiu não. Não caiu não. Caiu não. Só tirar uma foto disso aqui, porque eu acho que eu vou precisar. Agora que eu achar os outros.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the elder has been coughing recently?
Thank you for the dinner.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair.
Oh, what the I... Come, don't tease me now. Let's...
Pedra do Sul. Guardiões do Cristal.
Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of... I'm pretty sure that was...
Fascinating. But whatever could have driven the engraving...
Eu sabia que eu devia ter feito isso.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor. Its guardian root. This is...
Children of the Hunters. That's all three.
And so, 3 guardians of them. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the root. Nonetheless...
Too many steps.
How are those new boots treating you?
Beneath the flood, yes. And not a stone.
Tá, agora eu vou...
Let's go.
Yeah!
Thanks, girl.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Por que tá travado ali?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah, é este portão aqui. Tá. Vou voltar aqui, vou pra cá.
Ready, go? Run like the wind. Mistakes.
Au!
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe.
Aqui. Anel do Demolidor. Aumenta a defesa em 30. Não. Um tiro de rajada mágica em 15. Ah.
Good girl.
Pra onde? Fazer uma volta aqui nesse negócio pra ver se não falta nada aqui. Olha um duende, pegar o item. Vixe!
Oh no. You'll pay for this. May still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Kill! Should have stayed in the park. These must be Cyril.
You have our thanks.
Who are you?
I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying. Thanks to them, and to you.
You call that, your brothers might still be alive. Surely this survey wasn't what...
We are charged with a duty of the highest
And you think your dead brothers would agree?
I know they would. They gave their lives now. To what do we...
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them. May the Firebird's flame burn...
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
I work.
clearly. Drawing. I don't. Very well. Do not.
Here.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform.
Cyril. Losses which could have been avoided. Had the others not chosen to complete their work, were these your...
No. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix.
Even when...
My lord, the we live...
Cyril, but allow me, it doesn't provide you. Think not, please.
I think if you will permit me to respond, and we of the Undying, as...
I do.
Then we are...
Opa. Tá, deixa eu ver. Tem uma aqui. Uma aqui. E uma aqui. Opa, oi. Em busca de justiça 3, 2, eu já fiz uma delas então. Vamos fazer ela então.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one, and it is all that I have...
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, but there are those among us who cannot fight. I would place Lostwing in their hands, but a village home only to the frail and the infirm... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway?
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger.
Understood.
Then the last of my... And may Griga...
Ah, lembrei. Lembrei dessa missão.
To Gotan's Bales then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Olha só onde eles estão. Uma casa lá em cima.
I can walk from here. Everyone. Quinton, you can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can.
Sid, none of us will be standing here today. We owe him our lives. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, and if that's what has to happen, then so be it. But we get to see.
I hope so.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else?
They've gone with Master Quint.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got... They don't stand a chance against... They're all gonna fucking...
Sid! We can't let Quentin...
All right. Where is this man?
It's way over to...
Promise us, Sid.
Nossa, que longe. Deixa eu ver. Ah, eu sei onde é que é. Inclusive eu matei um bicho ali.
Ready, go?
Aquele bicho não ficava aqui não.
All right.
Nem esses. A entrada, se eu não me engano, é aqui, ó.
You deserve a rest. Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late. Quentin, are you all right?
Which is more than I can say. They followed me without question.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it up.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. Don't let their sacrifice...
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Nice try. All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Slow.
Mas é sério, os bichos aqui tem muito HP, velho. Usado em fabricação.
If only we'd arrived. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And just as I drew all my plans, it was all at what is my faithful
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
You.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. It's Lostwing.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. It's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
I need to find Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look up! Thank the Founder. Welcome back to the land.
Is
the flood.
I see. Then all...
No, Master.
Why? All that I strove... I have nothing left.
Well, the heck, you've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you.
But I pray, can't we just...
Your work, we believe.
Your village. So long as you...
But why? Why would anyone...
Because we're family.
Family?
Yeah. And all our lost wing.
It was.
We can start.
One life... I just... What's...
That's...
Please. Quentin, after all. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer...
I'll pretend you know.
But you must be rewarded.
A bottle or two of your...
Of course. And if you don't...
I look forward.
Bom, eu lembro de um troféu. Será que dá pra fazer mais um, pelo menos? Acho que dá. Tem um aqui. E tem um aqui. Vou fazer desse aqui. Tem um troféu que fala de placas, né? De conseguir todas as placas. Será que é essas placas que eu tô conseguindo? São 6 placas.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago. Those things I said before.
Oh, Clive. My wards are not...
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Eld, not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want with Northrop?
He wants to transform a foundation upon which to build. He's already secured the support of the very...
He would rob the populace.
Believe me. I have used every means of persuasion.
What does Captain Philippe? When the town was under attack, it was him.
How? By speaking a man whose stated aim is to the captain can offer them... No, but given... Clive, would you, for your son... And well...
I'll see what I...
Thank you.
Tell me then, in the garrison. All right.
Aparentemente eu não vou ter que lutar com ninguém.
I may have met this duke before, at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You got some business with the...
No, actually. I was hoping I might...
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. He's eminent. Wait here.
So, you are the sellsword who lent, and I shall see... But tell me,
Is it wealth that...
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn northward.
Ah, you are worried the expanded garrison, yet you needn't be. The pride of place, in fact. For too long, but no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire...
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from... Which is more than can be said for... The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe... with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to thee, we need only build a wall around both to create a city. Plans are all soon enough. These thralls...
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something...
The people will do... If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, she will... One whose authority... That is why this... So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so, and... And yet, there are those who persist in peddling...
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less. And you mean you would sow the seeds of your new empire?
Sabine, we have...
Yes! And I told you then how putting the Empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there...
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name.
I'll come back later. As citizens, I wonder what the people really think. It wouldn't hurt to ask them. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Right then.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you...
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. And now he's... If the dame...
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the meadows.
A question. What do you think of the...
You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for something. Whatever.
Why, your stall is as...
I've been hearing a lot of...
Nothing. Going around acting, and with hardly a word to the dame. This is...
I take it you'd rather...
As far... Just need his eminence.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Those things I said before.
Excuse me, do you have... I wondered if you'd mind...
Well, I mean, look around us. The trade think the Duke... And if that...
You're the one who was talking to his...
On the dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of his...
I'm a soldier, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town. Or if the Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need...
I left everything. As long as you remain, the veil will see...
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn... Do you think that's a...
It's not... All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise... Look. Not once Sandbreck...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this. Captain.
For you? Thank you for... How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you, do you intend to go on?
To tell you the truth, it's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier.
That's right.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's...
Thank you, Clive. Protect... Well, thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Ah, Clive, were you able to...
I was...
It will certainly help to hold back the thralls, though I doubt it will come as they deserve.
Sadly, His Eminence, I fear he sees the... Needless to say, the soldiers mean, and not just because of the Duke's rank.
I thought had I sworn to protect Sambrek? I dare say I too would thank you for trying.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to... Because I realized what really mattered. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it. Protecting. I honestly don't know when though, but I'm certain they're not. And when they do come back, we need to stand with you to lead us, milady. It was you. There's no point for...
Indeed.
Oliver, that has always been North. We have only to turn up. Thank you, Philippe.
Anything. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I fear His Eminence has...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
There may be hope for Northreach, especially I for my... But I suspect until then...
Until then...
Essa foi rápida. Passei de level de novo. Que belezinha. Level 41. Deixa eu ver. Tem mais duas pra fazer. Uma fica lá no coisa. Vamos fazer essa aqui. Pra ali.
If we're going to do this.
Clive, it just...
And what?
Why?
I'm listening.
Where? Ran none, but...
And you... So those and the...
And...
Mas só tá indo rápido porque eu tô pulando tudo as conversas, né? Não quero nem saber das histórias.
Of course. Sounds like I will, even if so. Try it. I'll do.
You will find a village in Czech.
All right.
I'm sure.
Quero nem saber das histórias, só quero saber de fazer as missões. Vamos ver pra onde que é. Nó! Longinho.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Time to fight.
Ah, eu vi esse vilarejo. Quando eu tava fazendo a missão pra cá, eu vi ele. É. Eu lembro desse vilarejo.
This must have been a nice place once. And it will be again.
É sério que eu não consigo pegar os bichos? Ah, tá.
This
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Bocklad.
Não, antes de eu verificar a área. Itens e baús. São todos meus. Tem um lá na entrada que eu não peguei, né? Helióptero. Alguma coisa aqui. Não. Onde isso aqui vai dar? Uau! Nada não, pessoal, não tá afim de lutar com vocês não. Não sei por que vem pra cá. Tem um item lá, um item aqui. Tão longe só pra isso? Então tá, né?
Something the matter there? Quiet.
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes, but enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick.
I should go and...
Don't let me. But Clive. She'll only get up. I'll explain everything.
All right. Eloise.
Thank you. Here. Well then, now that you have laid the... I suppose the first thing...
You're still in it.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the... I suppose, but we
Well...
Acho que vai ter algumas missões aqui ainda. Vai ter algumas missões aqui ainda. 100 mil?
Ah, you wanted the man I was watching earlier. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's...
I don't think I've...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has, and they're still expanding. And judging by her reaction earlier,
then you'd rather...
I would rather she... And I would never deny... Eloise, but this... I won't let you... And she... I have... And I... She... And I... Though
Desculpa,
I'm
pessoal,
sure
mas vou pular isso aqui.
Thank you. Well then, that's...
Mais uma? Então vamos fazer.
Yeah, but you couldn't...
What is it?
Nothing. I'd find... All right.
Parte 2.
Don't blind. No.
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message. The talks with the Republic have reached an agreement. The price that the... None. And...
But I thought... How did...
It's not... This is... I'm going... You... How... You... Some...
Oh. Well... For me... She'll never... You have to... You're right. So I'll... You...
All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road.
When are they gonna let us through?
Let's go. I hope I didn't keep you. Did you erase?
Here they are.
You wish to consult?
I did. It's about the bear. We had all but finished making arrangements to...
You misunderstand. The consult... It was only our... And so...
I did that.
We rebel.
Who...
A most... That's...
I wouldn't...
Oh, they pay...
That... No, man. And...
My...
I'm sorry you weren't able to...
As am I. He was right. The silver... Their I fit a suit...
So...
No, but I was a...
You tried.
I did. They did... I wanted...
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village... A pack of Theo... They need...
Theo...
I'll go on.
Thank you. I'll get...
Hold on, Theo.
Ready, go? Run like the wind. to ride from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
We led the dragon that way to keep it from the village. We just have...
I can...
Sabia que tinha coisa aqui. Olha lá, não falei?
Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight. Where are you, Theo? The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Too slow. All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Nice try. There's a good boy. I needed that. Nice try. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Well done,
Depois de um tempo ele fica fácil, né? Porque você conhece os ataques dele, fica fácil. É o terceiro dragão que eu mato aqui.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Nossa.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore! So will you! Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore. Wait. Goodbye, Elle.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's because I...
It wasn't a... He was... To
live.
What exactly he wants to...
We grew up and I was I had a late bloom, or unlike my parents before they...
Theo told me he cleared, but he said just as you...
I would be how much and devoted. But I have being with I only... He was never a bird, if anything.
You weren't. That he had all, and that he wanted neither you did anymore.
You're right, it was so awful. I know we can make. I need so bringing and to see. This is the.
I've made it to continue.
Thank you. Let's go.
Uhum. Beleza, agora falta uma missão só. Uma secundária, que é essa daqui, mas eu não vou fazer hoje. Não vou fazer hoje, porque vou parar a live aqui, que eu tenho um compromisso daqui a pouco. Na verdade são duas, na verdade tem uma ali dentro ali da... E... Opa! Aumentou o quadro de caçada? Aumentou.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Eu já vou pegar essa daqui já. Deixar feito aqui já.
Clive. Blackthorn told me. Speaking of worried about, afraid so. It's a bit of a so try as I'm on and.
Mais uma do Blackthorn.
I'd speed it. Well,
Cheers.
I'll be sure.
All right.
Normalmente as Blackthorn demoram um pouco. Bom, é isso, pessoal. Tem mais duas aqui, na verdade, mais uma. Aqui tem, ó, tem aqui pra pegar, tem aqui do Blackthorn que eu já peguei, tem essa aqui que tá bloqueada por enquanto. Vamos ver as placas que eu consegui. Vamos se desligar a live.
Let me tell you.
All right.
Them rumours might be the... You see, there were a time when some women, to settle them, said it...
Was that the...
Aye. He were true to his words, and all. Told me, said that... Why? And that's when he... And the rest, a dozen years. But I can say, you've all...
That there are.
So don't you go... Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Beleza.
Is that all?
Sim.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Placa do enforcado, placa do repouso de Marta, Sharp dos Guardiões, placa de caravanas e... Três placas, se eu não estou enganado são 6 placas para poder pegar o troféu, se eu não me engano. Então falta 3 ainda. Significa que ainda tem chão para fazer de missão secundária ainda. Eu vou fazer isso aqui já.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in.
Vou deixar essa daqui também já engatilhada, porque só falta mais uma para fazer aqui do coisa, né, do esconderijo. Beleza. Aí tem essa e mais aquela que tá trancada ali. Então tá, pessoal, vou parar por aqui agora. Fazer um save. Olha, 7.800 dá pra fazer. Não dá pra fazer muita coisa. Eu preciso fazer o troféu da Shiva. Tem um troféu da Garuda. Tem um troféu do Ramu. Já fiz o troféu do Titã. E já fiz o troféu do Bahamut. Acho que da Fênix não tem nenhuma. Eu acho que não. Bom, que seja. Faltava um troféu para pegar, que é de dominar tudo, pelo menos de um icon, né? Já pego esse troféu. E agora, depois eu vou ver. Provavelmente eu vou atrás desses outros troféus aqui. Bom, amanhã, live de novo, 7h30 da noite. Minto. Amanhã eu vou tentar começar às 6 horas da tarde. Pra terminar essas duas missões secundárias, essas 3 missões secundárias que tem aqui. Vou tentar começar às 6 horas da tarde. Pra tentar terminar essas 3 secundárias. E pra depois continuar a história. Vou fazer live hoje, essa semana, provavelmente todos os dias, menos na sexta-feira e no sábado. Mas provavelmente eu vou fazer live todos os dias essa semana para tentar zerar o jogo, belezinha? Se por acaso eu deixar história para trás, né, missão secundária, talvez eu faça uma live fora de horário só para poder ter essas secundárias de novo, igual eu fiz hoje, beleza? Ainda além das secundárias temos o quadro de caça, que eu ainda não fiz, tá lá para fazer. Se bobear, amanhã eu faço o quadro de caça, junto com essas 3 que faltam aqui, beleza? É isso aí, pessoal. Muito obrigado para quem ficou até aqui comigo até agora. Vou fazer um save manual aqui. E é isso. Até mais, pessoal. Fui!